the yin yang divine counterpart of Archangel Metatron, who is overseer of all of us and kind of magic, and used to be Enoch. And so he says, anytime that you need help, you can ask for all your burdens or anything projected at you or anything heavy or anything that is not yours to be released. And he said, I will help you with that. And if you want to ask about magic, he also can be quite funny, actually. He has really crystal clear communication skills with you. And sandalphon, which would be his yin-yang counterpart, twin flame, is the archangel of sometimes music and bubbly, joyous laughter and children oftentimes. So they will also, if you feel drawn to them at any time, be glad to help you on your path, your mastery, your magic. And he says it's pretty obvious that your people are pushing your buttons, he says, sometimes. And they will learn quickly that only pure divine love and not magic against other people. Of course, if you're creative and want to write magical love spells, asking your partner or true love to come to you as highest good, then in any way, like if you like magical things, or you want to do some candle magic and ask for whatever blockages to be released inside of you that you can't see of yourself, or any lack mentality that you have that you can't release by yourself, you can ask for help with and call in great abundance and great love for the highest good of all. So there are many things, many modalities, many magical things. I mean, the Catholics, always have holy water and all the candles that you can buy one, or you can get one and go in and say a prayer and ask for the 7-day candle, or the candles to go for you and your prayers to touch light. And so he says, we will help you find your path and your way. And so you can call on archangels anytime, anywhere. And they're at your service. And he says, Archangel Sandalphon, who feels kind of female to me. And they don't care if they're not male or female all the time. Is saying, and I would also recommend to everyone in your magical journey in these awakening times, in your change and shifting and growth and yearning for love and connection and truth, you're welcome to ask Archangel Sandalphon for that innocent energy of love. And it's almost like innocent is what he's saying, she's saying, and a little bit of laughter and magical bubbles inside of us that is like inspiration and understanding and truth. And so they're glad to help with this as we rebuild our own structures, our own universes in these next weeks, years, and months, and magically. So whatever your views and your ideas and your magical aspirations and directions and ways are, blessed by heaven as we magically transform this earth and raise consciousness in the highest good. And so they say, thank you. You can call us anytime. And doing really well, everyone. Just know that you are, there's a lot more love and support around you than you realize. And they'll show you signs. So anyway, that was just I've just been asked about magic so much, and I still don't quite know exactly where each person is coming from, or what their perspective is on that word or that definition. So, um, so yeah. And Archangel Metatron says, even though sometimes the distortion of symbols have been used in harmful ways and ugly ways that we're afraid of, this is not of God. This is not of the balance of God. We are humans, and so everything has some kind of sign or energy, geometry, sacred geometry. Archangel Metatron is sacred geometry. We've all known that for a long time. Which, thank you for reminding me, Archangel Metatron, because I got to get out my favorite cards, which are my sacred geometry activation cards. So he's saying, I will give you symbols, and if you find something like the cross or the ankh or a star, one of my favorite symbols is the Star of David, because to me it is a symbol of balance of heaven and earth, divine balance, divine wholeness. So that's always been a symbol to me, what it means. He says even the pyramid and things that have been really distorted in gross, yucky ways, and now all esoteric meanings have been kind of grossly annulled and nullified and annihilated. Kind of can come back to your love. So if there's any, I don't know, it could just be circle. One of my favorites also, pardon me, in symbology is that sacred flower of life. I just put a sticker on my new phone, my flower of life new phone. So, you know, it kind of filters all of the radiation and the weird schniz bits that are coming through our phones we don't want. You know, one little flower of life brings some purity and truth. So he says if you have any really true, any, like you didn't have to be like anyone else, any symbol that he will help you understand and help you radiate understanding through it. He's saying he's mentioning your crop circles. He said you know you like it because I do love kind of galactic grooviness and things like that. It's one of my passions because we gotta laugh. I'm tired of everything being so serious. Oh Lord, am I tired of everything being so crunchy and serious. He says some of the crop circles throughout time really have deep meaning. And so that's sometimes when we close our eyes, when we're getting downloads, some of us see little different symbols, squares, rectangles, things like that. And he says dots, all kinds of anything that you consider in your perspective as a symbol. Just know that Archangel Metatron will help you understand the energy of it and the frequency of it and the message from it. And he's saying, I will always help. And humanity it's almost like he's saying, humanity, you're my baby. Love you so much. And he says, open up your hearts, you'll understand more. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Archangels. Thank you, Magic. And if any of us are carrying anything from the past lives, yesterday, yucky, grossy people that have tried to hurt you, any curses, hexes, magics, attachments, cords, anything that you would like to be free of and released of, energies, entities, consciousnesses that are really low and dark, we can ask them to sweep us clear and put in pure divine energy or holy, I like to call it the holy energy. now and put us in our divine mastery, our divinity, our truth, sacred truth and light, and bring us into wholeness, divine wholeness. So I'm going to pull a card for us on our magical journey. Really? Every day I say I could not have dreamed that up. I couldn't. Cosmic flower. This is not necessarily the actual cosmic flower, but cosmic flower, it's number 18, which would be 9, which means we're finishing some cycles. Where did I put my glasses? Sorry, I did that in the last video. Well, we're going to read it like this. Oh, wait, I found some. Here's the other pair of glasses. Cosmic Flower 18, which if you add numerology, 1 to 9, which has a frequency of its own, and sometimes the frequency of 9s are completions, strength, endings, completions of cycles, balance, ending, finishing a cycle, being ready to start over with 10, which was a 1. The frequency of cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour out our magnificence into the world. The frequency of cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out to the world. I gotta pull another one. That was awesome. You know, one of the archangels is saying that cosmic flower is a way to also describe you, your heart, you. And just know, you gotta be kidding me, man. I can't. So let your heart open. Magic. So let your heart open. And I'm seeing some of the pains and the sufferings that we've all had. The tears and the disappointments and the betrayals and the backstabbings. And I'm serious. I was just almost really to my knees from this stuff. And I kept saying, my heart, my energy was like trying to just keep me out of the survival mode. So that cosmic flower, imagine like petals opening up and everything just to be sloughed away that is pain, and you being safe enough to open up your heart and beam from your heart and trust your heart and know that there are others, soul family, soul groups, other magicians that are like you, kind of can feel you as well. So this magic is the number 31 card. I can't even remember this was in here. It's unbelievable to me. So the universe, the light, the magic divinity of all that is, brought us the magic card. It helps us unfold in our magical journey. The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment. That means our mind and our perspectives too. To move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. So we just have a promise from the heavens, from the whatever words whatever way your perspective is, to help you on your mystic journey. And just know there's a lot of energy coming in right now. And maybe, hopefully, for everybody gets a couple of dreams to help them on their mystical, magical, groovy path. Thank you all so much. Thank you for the generosity and the kindness and the love sent to me and the support. I love you guys, and I will see you later. See you soon.